Welcome to the PVE narrative, presenting James and Frank. Listen in while they talk about the Fast and the Furious.
It was the one during the drifting.
There's a cat drifting?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yes, that's what I want.
Okay, let's see. I don't remember. It looks like.
Yeah.
They got.
Yeah.
People are so silly.
That song's so great for memes. That's this movie came to me as a meme, and I really like this movie because I think it's actually a really entertaining movie. Besides the memes.
Well, Tokyo Drift, the third one that came out, but according to the chronological order, like the story order, it should be
7
or 8 or something.
It's
like that.
after 6 because Han dies in this movie, and then
What, does he die again in 6? No, he couldn't die in 6. He had to. But you know why I don't think it's after 6? This is why. It should make more sense that it's after 4, because after 4, remember after Han helped him right at the beginning.
Japan.
Yep. And then Han said in Tokyo Drift at one point, I don't need to worry about money.
But isn't he already in like the 5th and 6th movie too?
I don't know. I know he is in
He's
some of
in
the.
this new one. I saw him like
Yeah.
a little bit. The 9th one.
There's a bunch of Han clones, maybe. Maybe that's where we'll find
Don't
out.
give me that. Don't give me that. This fucking series is all
So
over
far,
the place.
every time I guess something radical and ridiculous, I've been right when it comes to.
I just enjoy that these first 3 set of movies, which is supposed to be a trilogy, and now it's 9 movies. I just enjoy like how very 2000s-esque it is. It's very wild. It's very like
Yeah, they're not changing it up.
and all this like hip hop music. It's very like crazy. It's just like a big party. It feels like a big club scene the whole movie.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it's stupid too.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of that. Well, let's start from the beginning. So remember, it starts off in him going to high school, getting caught at the metal detector. Him and that purple mascot.
In the middle of Alabama, 2 white dudes of all people get caught at the metal detector.
Yep, they must be in Alabama. Yeah, I'm assuming that's where they're at.
That's what we figure out throughout the movie. He has a thick southern accent. For some reason, I feel like he's in Florida racing Daytona.
Did the other people have accents though?
Nobody else talks in an accent. Not even the guy that's like talking shit to him in the first racing.
Maybe
he doesn't even have the accent there.
I think he's from Alabama, but remember they've been hopping around, and so he was like at a new town, and that's why. Let's not skip too far ahead. So,
all right.
So after he gets finally into the high school, then they have what I like to call the high school montage.
Oh yeah, I'm in school's rough for me for a 30-year-old dude as a senior.
They all did look old.
It shows some fucking little fat kid looks like an 8th grade getting sprayed in the stomach and shot glass with
Yeah,
paint.
he didn't even help or tell the
watching
teacher.
it. This is a gangster movie. Like tough shit happens
Yeah,
here.
tough stuff happens in school. You might get
wild
spray
school.
painted in the
Watch your
stomach.
back. Someone's gonna grab you.
And then they had when he went outside for lunchtime, they had the high school football team destroying that mascot. Did you
the
remember
Native American mascot? I was like, man, people would be like, people would be mad about this. Kari can't call the Redskins the Redskins anymore.
And yeah, that was a little crazy because they were destroying that thing.
Like real angry.
Yeah.
I was like,
Taking out some real rage on that
these
mascot.
don't even look like high scores. All this is like they do look like
It
they're
should've
like
been
college
college, yeah.
sports. It would have been great if it was.
Yeah, it would have made more sense.
You can't get sent away to Japan for being in trouble in college. But I digress.
I
I digress. We're going too far.
So anyway, after school's out, he's going to walk to his car, and then that's when you see that
Football player
girlfriend.
girl.
Yeah, and she's sitting on the car, and they're just going back and forth with some cheesy lines like, "That's your ride." He's like, "You can't handle the ride." She's like, or something stupid.
That's got a big engine.
Yeah.
Everyone's got like this Forrest Gump-esque feel to it. Like, you like cars? You want to go somewhere? Let's go.
You got all these cheesy undertones to the car. Then the boyfriend comes in there. He's like, "Hey, don't be talking to my girlfriend."
That's my property, bitch.
And he's like, "Well, she likes my ride," or something like that.
And then he starts talking about my car is blah blah blah, V8, this turbo, blah blah. And he's like, "Well, you know how to read the manual." Like all smart ass, like, man, this he just wants to start a fight. This he's a troublemaker.
Yeah, he's a troublemaker.
And you're already like, man, I'm gonna start a fight, but fuck this dude. I was like, I like that.
And then when he goes to drive off, the football player decides he's gonna throw what did he throw? Like a rock or a baseball?
Yeah, he throws a baseball in the back of the window.
That's going too far.
That's starting shit because like you're gonna hit the dude. I'm not saying like look, back in the day people did that shit. And, like you can't get away with that now. But it's like that dude was not wrong because when he got the car, he fucking pulls out, grabs a wrench. I'm like, he's not wrong. This dude threw a fucking ball at me. If he gets to use the thing, I get to use the thing.
Yep.
And then 2 more football players step up. Like,
but they all backed up once they saw that wrench, though.
Man, you think 3 guys can lose to 1 wrench to 1 guy if he's good enough with it?
Guarantee 1 guy's gonna lose to that wrench.
Yeah, one guy's gonna black eye.
Yeah, who's gonna take it?
Nobody wants to take a wrench in the face.
So that's the whole point of that. Is like, I'm not gonna beat all of you, but one of you is gonna get hurt.
Someone's gonna take their face tomorrow.
Yeah, because I don't want to get hit with a wrench.
Yeah, no one wants to get hit with a wrench. Anyway, they're just fucking doing this bullshit, talking, arguing, and it's like, she's like, well, why don't y'all race for me? And I was like, because they're at first, they're like, why don't you just race me for the car? I was like, let's just race each other for your car. It's like, I don't want that piece of shit car. I was like, and honestly, he has this old school car. Like, now that shit's valued, these kind of older cars.
Yeah, but he was right, though. His car, I don't know.
It's a junker.
What was the other dude's car? It was like a Mustang or something.
It was like a Mustang. It was like, oh no, it was like some sort of convertible with like a flip top hood.
I don't know what. It was some kind of sports
fancy.
car. Yeah, and it did look like it was.
Bought.
But then, he didn't want to race for pink slips because that's all.
Every movie.
All Sean will race for is pink slips, and then that girl steps up. It's like, you can race for me, and which is cheesy. There's just nonstop cheesy lines back and forth until they finally get to the race, and then where they race at is kind of cheesy too.
Construction yard, like this building being made. And
where's Ludacris to put up the road closed signs? You know what I'm saying?
See, every movie's different. I was like, okay, we're just doing street races now.
But that felt like
no
suburban
rules.
street race. That's what that felt like.
Look in this movie. I'm not saying Brian's not white in the last movie because he has Tyrese with him. I was like, these are white kids. They get where they want these kind of neighborhoods.
Yeah, it was
except for Troublemaker. He's gonna get in trouble. Someone's gonna get pinned with the Insta poor kid. It's gonna be him.
Yeah, well, so they go do the race, and on the race, this is when you find out that Sean can't turn.
No.
In every corner, he wiped out.
He's the worst. He can catch up, but he's the worst driver at turning.
He can drive straight fast.
But I like how it's like, we're good. This movie's about turning, y'all. It's about drifting. And Brian, what's his name?
Sean.
Sean here can't drift.
Sean can't drift. And turn. He can't even turn.
He can't, yeah.
Because the other guy wasn't drifting back then. He was just turning.
Nobody drifted at all. So it's like, now he's got this new skill he's going to learn later on.
Well, anyways, he
fucks everything up.
Yeah, well, remember, dude starts ramming him because he's about to beat him.
Oh, yeah.
The football player is about to start ramming Sean, and then they get in a crazy accident. Did you see that? Do you remember the accident the football player and the girl got into?
Is this after he like cuts through all the houses in that alleyway to jump the fucking the ramp Dukes Hazzard?
But even that didn't hit him. He just landed behind him.
No, like it's just so funny. Like he just causes all the collateral damage. Doesn't give a fucking like jumps to like a fucking movie star. Like,
it was a pretty shitty car, so I think he didn't care as long as it ran.
Oh, you don't care as long as he's gonna win that race. But like this dude's like his idea of like beating Sean's like, I'm gonna fuck up my car and his car.
Well, he had to because he was starting to lose, and his girlfriend was like, "What? You don't love me?" And then you see his like eyes get all red and stuff. And he's a teenager. He's supposed to be a teenager boy, so like he ain't thinking. All he's thinking is, I gotta win this race or I'm gonna lose my girlfriend.
But she already like knows he lost. She's like, she already knows he lost. Like, Sean's good. Like Sean's he's not good, but like he was gonna beat that car.
Well, he still technically won because he caused. I don't know if he caused him to crash or if the Mustang guy.
He still rolled over the finish line.
Well, remember the Mustang and the football player and the girl. Remember they hit that concrete cylinder straight on, going top speed. Those fools should have been dead. That's all I'm saying. Like that was a nasty accident they got into. Sean wasn't as nasty too because he was rolling, but they were going top speed. Right smack into that gigantic concrete cylinder thing. Stop, smash, and all they had was like a couple scratches on their heads.
So all these girls that get racing with these dudes that get in the cars with these always put themselves in danger, and then they push the danger factor. It's like you gotta win, Yeah,
like, but she was freaking. Yeah, she was freaking out right before they crashed. So yeah, Sean wins, but can't stop because it involves just a little turn to stop. He can't even do that. So he goes rolling, and he goes rolling, destroys his car, and then it cuts to them in the police station.
Are we gonna watch the race or no?
See if you can find it.
Yeah, let me see. Because even like that's an okay race. Even like out the front of this movie, we get a good race. Let me see. Intro race.
There it is.
Winner gets me. That's
Oh,
a
so-
cute title.
So corny.
Oh my god. All these grown men acting like children in movies.
No, it's just this whole scene is corny.
This is a 6-minute scene. Alright, I'm down. Are you coming on to me or are you being a dick?
How's that? Look at this. He looked like he's about to cry right there.
He just has like a little bitch face.
I feel like I've seen that actor somewhere before.
He always plays a douchebag jock or what?
I don't know. Oh, look at him! Don't he look like he's about to cry?
This is blue eyes. They're just shining.
It's like red though, too, though,
Who the fuck does that off the top of their head like that? Like all stupid.
because he read that brochure just like Sean said.
They said, oh, like, oh, fucking wow.
He looks like he's about to tear up.
That dude's a dick.
Yeah, that's going too far. Like you break a window on my
He
car.
just happened to have a baseball on him too.
Yeah, he ain't a baseball player.
He plays all sports. Well, yeah, the football jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Everybody put you drove football.
Yeah, it'd have been way more sense. Especially he's a quarterback.
Yeah. Well, you'll know. Oh, look at that. That's his O line.
Look at his number.
Oh
He's
my
number
God.
he's number 13. He's a quarterback. Come on now.
Hey, look at that. I won't get hit with that.
No. Sean got his crazy face on because Sean is just a troublemaker. That's all this movie. All he does is start trouble.
Man, he looks like. He looks like he just shouldn't be in high school. He looks like he got held back 20 different times.
Yeah. He probably because he keeps getting kicked out of schools. They all got aftershaves.
This dude's in high school driving an 80 grand car. Yeah.
Wait, let's see what kind of car he's. It's not his Mustang.
He said
it's
it's a Viper.
That's right.
What about Sean? What's Sean? Like a fucking. What?
What's a Calaminos or
El Camino?
El Caminos. It's kind of, that's what it looks like.
So I was rewatching this while working out.
Yeah.
No, I was vacuuming. I thought this was like Rage Against the Machine. It's like fucking something else.
No, this
Like Kid Rock.
yeah, this goes perfectly. The white
trash.
yeah.
Alabama rock man.
It goes perfectly with these guys.
Just
Oh,
hitting shit and he still catches. That's still cheating. The other car in the way blocks the lane.
yeah, they're doing that on purpose. They're not playing
that's
fair.
So bullshit.
That was the whole point of that truck being there,
Well, I don't know, but like Sean's still gonna
because
win.
they're all on the same team. You know, they want him to win. He's a quarterback.
That's so lame.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this whole thing's this is Trope City,
The Trope City.
Tokyo
We're
Drift,
racing Trope City. But yeah, he still catches up by hitting that hard tail whip.
because you can't turn. Like every turn, it's horrible.
They pump oil out there in Alabama?
What's that?
It shows like the big oil pumping thing. I was like, they're pumping oil in Alabama?
I don't know.
I'm asking too much that's not about the movie.
Ah,
Oh, she's provoking that shit.
yeah. Look at him. He's about to tear up again. He's like, I can't lose.
Oh, just so mean to me.
Sean's dumbass.
Cheers.
That's right. He don't even bust. He just busts through it. I thought he could hit a ramp.
Yeah, no, he's about to hit the ramp. There's a ramp conveniently there.
I see.
Yeah, man, what the hell? He caught up to you.
And then, of course, this car's faster.
Look at that shit. She just wants trouble to happen.
Yep. Guess I got a new day for prom. And look at him. He's about to cry. Come on. You look at him. He look like he's crying for real. That's hot. Yeah, that's an expensive car to just be ramming.
How's she still gonna be with him after like putting her in danger and him?
I'd be mad at her for making me do this.
She made me ram my car into the ditch.
Yeah, because she was talking all that smack. You know,
I would have fucking put all this money on my car away.
it's her fault.
Get out. I would not destroy my property because of some woman.
It's really Sean's fault. Sean didn't have
Stop
to do.
provoked
He
it.
didn't have to do any of this.
Sean's such a troublemaker.
Oh, he does take. Oh, look! Watch this accident.
Look at that.
Here it goes.
Oh,
son.
yeah. He would have died. You're right.
That was hard.
And look, he just
Yep. Sean tried to turn one more time.
He's still past the finish line. Oh, that's slow mo. Yeah, look at that. Where that's a basketball flying.
Good job, Sean.
Man, those fucking tires are balls.
Almost killed 2 people. Destroyed your card.
First of
Almost killed yourself.
all, they started it.
Did they?
I don't know.
No, I think Sean started it.
By pulling out the wrench?
No, he started by talking to his girl.
He's just a friendly dude.
No, he was saying all kinds of innuendos and stuff.
Man, y'all listen too much.
So that after that crazy ass race, that's when it cuts to the police station. Sean's in the interrogation room where the other 2 are outside.
Scot-free rich kids. Scot-free rich kids don't have to deal with the police.
Yeah, I think eventually their parents come up and take them, and then the police officer said, like, they ain't gonna get in trouble.
We're gonna put all this shit on you because you're poor and you can't afford shit.
Here's the part where it gets iffy. So his mom shows up, and remember his mom's being all coy and like, can you light this for me? They're smoking
What's
in the
wrong
interrogation
with
room.
What
That's
did
how
my
you know
boy
it's an old
do?
movie. That's how you know it's an old movie when they're still smoking indoors
yeah.
in a closed
I think people still do that in police stations?
in the interrogation room.
They're allowed to.
No, maybe if they're
You
interrogating
think they're allowed
somebody.
to do that anymore these
No,
days?
I don't.
It's so PC in the interrogation room. Oh, that sucks.
I think they could give it to the person they're interrogating, but
would-
not to like if let's say if I was being interrogated and then my mom
I
came
would
in,
like a cigarette if I'm being interrogated.
my mom, but I don't think they would either. I don't think they would give you a cigarette now. Like in some states, definitely they wouldn't. California, they're not. New York, probably not.
That's so late. That's so
Because you can't be
stupid.
smoking indoors and
Get out of here. It's a police. We're gruff.
Nope, they wouldn't do it. Well, anyways, this is where it gets iffy because his mom comes in, and then it cuts with Sean and that second cop just waiting outside, and then his mom and the first cop come out.
All friendly.
Yeah, you know they did something. She did
didn't
something.
do nothing.
She did something to get that deal.
What? She's like, you want to go on a date later?
Maybe she did something
That
more.
was too fast for her to do anything in there.
She did something. We don't know how fast it was. It was cut. It could have been 5 minutes. Could have been 30 minutes. They act like they were sitting out there for a while. It's not like they just walked out.
I feel like with the cheese in this movie, we would have heard a joke about it. Like, it's like, yeah, your mom blew me out of here.
Yep, that's why something like that happened.
Anyway, like, I gotta send you away. You're too much trouble for me. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, no, it was because of the deal. It was either send him away or juvie, or was it juvie or was it jail? Probably juvie.
Because he's
evidently,
getting too old for juvie. They're gonna put him like the next level, I guess.
yeah, he's too old. He's like 35.
Yeah,
I know. In the movie, he's only supposed to be like 17. But
I don't know. They don't even tell us what grade he's in.
Well,
we
he's in
didn't
high
know he's
school.
in high school.
he could have been 10th grade.
The only one that looks like they could be in high school is Lil Bow Wow, but even now he looks like he's still in high school.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's keep going. So like,
So
he doesn't get punished. This is like every kid's dream. It's like, you're in trouble. You know what we're doing? We're sending you to Japan.
yeah, to his dad's, and
To
then
his dad's.
it went.
What the fuck?
Yep. They try to make it seem like it was all pain too when he was flying there on the
It was
airplane.
such an awkward trip. Like, it was like, man, all these people flew to Japan at once, and they all happen to be Asian. No one here's on vacation.
No, there was some other pit races. Cause I remember seeing a white guy and I remember seeing a black guy in the airline when they were sitting down, when they were like kind of just scrolling over all the passengers until they got to him.
Classic crime baby.
Yeah.
Classic.
Well, anyways, he finally gets there, and then his dad don't even pick him up. He has to take like a taxi.
His dad was some sort of lady that comes out. For all I'm assuming she could be a hooker.
See, they did it twice now.
Man, everyone's just fucking. Everyone's getting laid, but fucking Sean.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, when Susie comes in, his dad comes out.
She had like a look on her face, like, "Hey, your dad hit me or something." Like,
I thought she had that look like, "You're gonna pay me right? You're gonna pay me out."
oh, really? I thought it was like more of a like, "Please don't hurt me."
Or she was like embarrassed because his son came over while they're messing around.
And he says, "See you later, dude." Out. So
Yeah, he pretty much is.
he's in his fucking kimono shit. He's all fucking decked out. Like, I just got some fucking.
Well, I think he remember he closed the door and he changed and he finally did put some clothes on.
Brings him in, small place. Well, it's not small. I think that's like regular size over there.
It was pretty regular size, but it was definitely tiny.
I liked it. It looked cool, but it's more for one person because like
And his place was trashy too. He just had crap
he
all
just
over the
has
place.
stuff everywhere. I think like maybe he's just like doesn't want to do anything. It's a hoarder.
But I thought it was funny because he was
Hoarder.
like, he was telling Sean, he's like, you just gotta follow the rules. No driving.
I already know you're up to your old shit. I know you're thinking about it. I know it's on your mind, Sean. Sean, I know you.
So he puts.
I was thinking he would have a hard time driving there because I'm pretty sure Japan drives on the opposite side. Of the
Yeah,
road.
so he had to. You think it's a big learning curve to drive on the opposite?
Yeah,
side of the road?
I think it is.
Have
If
you
you've been
done it?
driving, no, but I've talked to people who have, and they've been driving in the United States, and then when they go overseas, because what happens is they end up driving on the wrong side of the road. They're not paying attention. They're just going off of muscle memory.
Oh man. So wait, so instead of right on red, it's left on red over there.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
guess
Yeah,
it would be.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you see, everything's opposite. So just imagine if like you're in a hurry or you're not really thinking about it.
Anyway, things are weird enough when he gets there. So he gets that little tiny closet room that's just his room.
I'm pretty sure it's the closet too.
Yeah, I guess that's not even wrong. I was like, no, I'm just trying to make in the closet. And they have the little window to see like the little lady next door just like watching your TV.
Like she's like less than
"Ah."
like a hand's length away,
Such a sweet lady. Just like, hey, what's up, neighbor?
tearing up those noodles.
Yeah, she about it.
Yeah, but Sean didn't like it.
Sean can get the fuck over it. He's in trouble. Sean doesn't get a choice in what he does. Sean had choices and lost them, sir.
Yeah, and so now he sees this uniform, and then now
little note
tomorrow
to the
morning
bus.
comes, and then they had a little montage of him getting into school, taking the train and the bus and all this other stuff.
This is why I like this movie because it makes me feel like it's like a modern day 80s movie because there's so many montages. It's about this guy coming from nothing and then he becomes something, but and then there's all these training montages. It's like we don't know how he does it, but he does it, and then somehow he learns Japanese in the middle of all this, or a decent amount.
Remember when he first gets to the class, the teacher's yelling at him, and
All telling him everything. He like, yeah, I understand.
but she's yelling like wasabi or
Wakabi.
wakabi. And somehow
wabaki.
he figured out it was slippers.
Yeah, we only probably got that word wrong 3 different times.
Yeah, we probably did. I don't know.
Right. So Sean's this fucking little shit, fucking late to class. I don't know how he knows Japanese.
Well, you don't know it yet.
And he somehow got the fucking slippers out.
Well, because he figured it out because that lady, the teacher, was yelling at him.
Yeah.
I mean, how did he figure it out? I don't know, but he figured
I just
it
don't
out.
see myself figuring it out.
Was she pointing at her foot or anything, or his feet, or no? She wasn't. She was just
I
saying.
think he looked around.
But he must have like saw everybody else was wearing slippers, so he's like, "Oh, maybe that's."
He's like, put feet.
And then, of course, when he first walks in there, he sees the only non-Asian woman in Japan in high school
Man,
in
what
that class.
What are the fucking odds? The person I love, not Japanese. What are the fuck?
Yeah, why couldn't there have been an Asian girl there?
Oh, well, we make a joke later about it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
But also, it's like, yeah, this is.
was that really necessary? It would have made more sense if
So,
he,
would we consider this movie gentrified or no?
there's too many tropes to be labeling this movie. This movie is like, what's it called? It's grandfathered. It's grandfathered before PC. So you can't judge it by PC standards because this was all before PC was a thing.
It's a lot of stupid shit to talk about.
Yeah, I mean it is. See, like if we broke it down, every single like thing that there's like
Offensive and not offensive.
yeah, and also it'll take us forever because this movie was made before that was
like
time.
there's so many
so they can get
layers.
away with it. They can get away with stuff.
Like, we're gonna offend so many people at once, no one can get mad.
Yep.
See, I like that. It's like, let's overdo
it.
it.
Kind of worked because this was the least money making Fast and Furious out of them all. So people didn't like all the tropes.
I think it's so fun.
Okay. So far,
let's keep going. It shows
it's
the-
been fun, hasn't it?
Shows up at school. Fucking, you're in trouble. You're going to Japan. You're going to school to Japan. Every fucking weeb's dream that loves fucking anime and fucking big nerd.
You're so bad about it.
I don't care. I don't want to go to Japan. I was like, I would like to visit Japan, but I don't want to get sent to school in Japan. That's such a big barrier. But
Oh,
this dude
no.
fucking hits the lottery.
If I was in only because I went to high school overseas, so yeah, I would love to go to high school at a foreign place.
Okay.
But it would be super difficult. Like it wouldn't be easy as Sean be picking up Japan like like it's nothing.
how do I say wabaki?
Yeah.
He's so easy to adjust. It's like the Ohio gozaimasu, man.
It gets way worse, but
His accent gets thicker the more he's in Japan. His Alabama accent, but it wasn't as thick when he was in
and
Alabama.
he learns more Japanese as his
But his
accent gets.
accent's so thick and
Yeah, the more-
his Bama accent's so thick.
It gets so thick that it turns into an Asian accent at the end of the game.
really?
Yeah, there's this part where we're all in Japan.
It's okay.
Yeah, so after
he's hanging out in school.
yeah, he's hanging out of school after the
With
class.
lunch.
It's lunchtime, and then that's when
All that sushi. What the fuck? That's a lot of sushi they have.
Oh, they
that's
had-
how they
they
eat
had, like,
there
a
in
gourmet
school.
meal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that, kids don't eat like that in the States here.
that's better than a buffet here.
Oh man, like you're like the best Chinese buffet,
Yeah.
like Japanese buffet you can find here.
You know, it's all nice and fresh, and it's made in Japan. You're like,
In-house.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was
no
awesome.
way that was real.
I would be tearing up lunch if I was going to.
Yeah, so yeah, fuck yeah, lunch, fuck school.
Yeah.
Anyway, goes, hangs out, meets Bow Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Bow Wow comes up trying to sell him shit. I was like, of course Bow Wow's gonna come here and try to sell him some stuff.
Yeah, of course he's the black guy that's
yeah, of
stuff.
course he's got like all this like bootleg stuff. Like, I got you, bro.
He's got Jordans that no one else has.
This iPod, you want this Mac?
The cell phone. The cell phone was old though.
Man, it was like a flip phone.
Yeah, flip phone, and it still had the tactile buttons on it and
I
stuff.
miss that shit sometimes. So, and then like he doesn't care about any of that shit. Fucking Bow Wow's just trying to be friendly. I was like, I just want to make a sale eventually, but I'll get friendly with you right now.
Because remember,
And then he knows the steering wheel
Yep.
on his backpack, and I was like, hey, what kind of steering wheel is that, man? And talks about, I love that. I just love trying to fucking country accent. I just love, because I just hate this fucking accent.
It is
He's
bad.
so bad to put you in for like, what's dry, man? Anyway, they just start talking about cars. He talks about the steering wheel, and like, I guess.
he knew what kind of car that steering wheel went to as well.
Well, no, not what car. Did he know exactly?
Yeah,
what
he
car?
said the model of the car.
Okay,
I
okay.
can't remember what it was, but he did say it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting.
So now they're buddy, and so they're gonna go to the garage, check out Bow Wow's fucking sick ass car.
Another montage.
Their montage. Oh man,
Yeah, because this one is with the car carousel parking lot. Oh, do they have a clip of that? Let's see.
I'm gonna type in Bow Wow car. Well, it's gonna take us into the air scene where it's like showed the club scene.
Oh, but that was, I don't know.
like
That'd be a
that
long.
part?
That'd be a
I
long
don't care
scene.
about that part. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, here it is.
This is adorable.
Yeah.
I can skip past this. Still trying to sell shit.
The
Look at
Jordans.
those Jordan. Jordan 11s.
Oh, this is what. Now you want to see that.
Now they're
steering wheel.
buddies.
Well, yeah, because it's cars.
I like how you like Japanese or like get strict about uniforms, but they don't get mad about him as do rag. Like you can have that here.
Yeah, because as long as you wear the uniform, they don't discriminate. I don't know. Little Bow demanded that he have that on, or he ain't doing this movie.
Look at this
This is probably my favorite part of the
little
movie.
kid
to be honest with
toy
you. 'Cause
car.
Little Bow acts so well on it. Like, look at him.
The coolest car.
Like he generally looks like he's excited about that car.
It's like kids at a party, dude.
When he was in high school, he's probably like 10th grade.
Oh yeah, this is when you take the Monster Jam. All the fists popping out.
He had to pay some money for that. Like that ain't cheap.
Dude, every kid in the show.
Look at the eyebrow or the hairline. That's what that is.
Cool. Everybody has money in these movies. Even
Well,
when they're
except
like
for
under
Sean,
like
though.
under like 20. Well, he still gets he runs into it.
Yeah.
Everybody by the age of 24 in this movie is like an entrepreneur, has their bills paid and their loans and everything, and they get to buy like 10 cars.
I'm assuming their parents did.
Nah, they're all drug dealers. All right.